Hey guys, welcome to At the Backdoor. It's Yvanne, your host. We've already had drag queens here in this channel, so now I'll introduce you to a drag king named Inah Demons. They will talk about their journey as a drag king, and they would also talk about the drag king scene here in the Philippines. Hello guys, welcome to At the Backdoor. I'm your host Yvanne Evangelista, and today I'm joined here by Inah Demons.
Hello.
So they're a drag king, and yeah, can you introduce yourselves?
So hi, I'm Inah Demons, a drag king or an alternative drag artist that's based in Manila right now.
So what inspired you to be a drag king?
The very first inspiration ko to do drag was actually from a contestant from RuPaul's Drag Race, specifically Sasha Velour, like the winner of season 9. I was a big fan of the show, like way back when, a couple years ago, and when I saw them like do their thing and become like a drag queen, but not really stereotypical drag queen. She's very campy and very alternative with her drag, and I was like, oh my god, I can do that.
Yeah.
And that's how I kind of started. But I really started doing drag in 2019 when I joined this fashion show that was hosted by SM called Big Drag Energy. And it was a fashion show for mainly drag artists. And I got to meet a lot of other drag queens and drag artists there. And that's where I started talaga.
So you saw Sasha Velour and you were introduced sa alternative drag. But what was the reason that you want to do drag or want to continue being a drag queen?
Yung reason why I wanted to do drag, because one, it was just a lot of fun to like have a drag persona and to like perform on the stage and to meet other drag artists or drag kings or drag queens. Another reason why I chose to do drag, it's because it was a way to explore like gender and sexuality and all that stuff in a more artistic way. It was like the best way for me to explore my gender and like my sexuality and like my place as a member of the LGBT community in like the drag community. I think the reason why I wanted to continue doing drag rin is because I wanted to make the drag king community grow even more. Kasi if there are more drag kings like visible, or if there are more drag kings that can be seen like performing or like online and stuff, more people are encouraged to like do drag. And I think that's another reason why a lot of people or a lot of queens do drag dance, because to help the drag community grow.
I'm curious lang, why did you choose to be a drag king instead of a drag queen?
I was more comfortable with like the drag king persona, or I think that was like with my own personal identity. I was more fit to be or to go as a drag king instead of a drag queen. Not that there's anything wrong with being a drag queen. And I've tried and I've done like drag queen looks or drag queen performances, but I'm more comfortable being a drag king and dressing up like this and doing more drag king centric or drag king adjacent performances.
How do you identify yourself in and out of drag?
There's not really much of a difference when it comes to my drag, like in drag persona and out of drag persona. Pero I guess when it comes to like style, siguro, I'm like, well, Inah Demons yung pangalan ko. So mostly devil or demon themed or alternative themed yung mga looks ko and performances. But I usually tend to go either alternative or like the campy, kitschy, funny style. I don't like to put myself in a box per se when it comes to like drag style and drag performances. Whenever the situation calls for it, or like per show, depende kung ano yung iper-perform ko or kung ano yung look ko. Medyo nakakatawa yung what I call myself like on my Twitter bio or Instagram bio, but I tended to call myself like the Tumblr sexy man of drag. Not sure if relatable, sure if like people can recognize what that is, but that's what I call myself. Kasi I think a lot of people, when they see me out of drag or they see me in drag and then I go take off my makeup or take off my outfit and drag and stuff, they're surprised by how chill or how quiet or reserved I am. Kasi for a lot of drag artists, their persona is either completely different from who they are as people, or their persona is just like taken up a notch. Kasi that's what drag really is. It's things taken up a notch. And that's what makes it so entertaining and so fun to see.
Out of drag, you're non-binary, right?
Yes.
So when you're also in drag, like, do you consider yourself as male since you're a drag king, or non-binary pa din?
I don't really see Inah Demons as like the male version of who I am. Parang, I think since I chose my drag persona to be like alternative, campy, and very out of the box, siguro, I think I'm like a different thing. I'm like a different thing entirely. Like, or can't really describe who Inah Demons is. Like, when you look at me, parang masasabi ng mga tao, it's not a person, but I like it. Like, hey, that's nice. Parang,
So how did you come up with Inah Demons and this aesthetic, or can I say brand?
I came up with Inah Demons kasi Inah is my nickname. I was thinking of ways to make it wittier or to make it fit like my whole aesthetic or my whole personality siguro. And yung first idea ko was like Inah Saboteur kasi Inner Saboteur is like a very popular thing on Drag Race. Like, yun daw yung ano mo, inner demon mo, pero more dragged up version. And when I was thinking of that, like, bakit di na lang, Inah Demons? Kasi,
Ngayon ko lang nagigets.
at hindi natin Inah Demons kasi it's a dragged up version of Inner Demons. And yun nga rin, parang people get confused pag sinabi nila, oh my God, Inner Demons pala. So, thank you.
You have to say it with an accent pala.
Yeah.
Magets.
It encompasses siguro like what my whole vibe is like being a child of the internet, who very dark pero trying to make it funny na rin, and like the more alternative style of drag.
Hey, I just want to hop on here and talk to you about this cool social media manager, Metricool. Are you a social media professional who is looking to have the best tools for their company? Or are you just a beginning influencer trying to break into the social media world? Well, we know a cool tool that can do all of these. This is Metricool. Metricool caters to all social media users with its simplicity and effectiveness. No need to scramble from app to app. Manage all of your social accounts in one place, be it behind a computer or on your smartphone. Metricool is a marketing tool for analyzing, managing, and growing your digital process. Its simple interface and unique tools help any kind of social media marketer achieve their social media goals. So what are you waiting for? Create winning strategies and improve with Metricool. Check out the Metricool link down below.
So, speaking of performance, how do you perform?
I'm not the one who does a lot of stunts. I think more on theatrical, I would say. When it comes to like campy or theatrical performances, yun nga, very theater queen or campy queen, like if some people recognize that kind of style. I try to bring out the humor of the song or try to make the song humorous or make the song very theatrical in my performances. Pero pag like mga alternative songs like My Chemical Romance, ganon, or other emo artists, I go heavy talaga on like the energy. Since I'm an alternative drag artist, there's also a lot of props. There's also a lot of blood. Fake blood naman, pero ayun, parang for us alternative drag artists, tubig na namin ang fake blood pag nag-perform. Every alternative drag show, may makikita ka talaga maghahawak ng isang pakete ng fake blood, and it's fun and it's very messy. And I think that's the reason why we love it so much, like the messiness of alternative drag.
Parang you're allowed to be messy.
Yeah.
You're just allowed to be whatever.
Yeah, sobrang saya maging messy, guys.
Try nyo.
Try nyo.
Try natin. I feel like pag manunood ako ng show mo, I wouldn't know how to feel. Like, I wouldn't know kung matatakot ba ako or matatawa or...
Oh my God.
Or like, I would find you attractive. Like, it's just a lot of feelings. Ganun din ba yung...
That's the goal, honestly. That's the goal. To make people confused in what they really want to feel.
So, what is like your ultimate goal as a drag artist?
Siguro, for like the audience, for them to be entertained. Like, number one, yun yung priority ng mga drag performers, mga drag artists, is for them to be entertained and for them to see na, oh my God, this is so fun to watch and so fun to be in the moment of, like, the experience of watching drag, supporting drag, and being in the drag community is something that's a safe space for a lot of queer individuals and even a lot of straight people, especially because of Drag Race, na like they found a safe space in drag because of how fun or because of how entertaining it is to watch, to wrap it all up. Like, ang gulo ng mundo, and I think drag artists can help make things a little bit lighter, make it a little bit more fun to be a Filipino or to be a queer individual.
Yeah, and I think yun talaga yung nag-unify with everyone, even if you're straight or you're a boomer, no? They just accept themselves so much. Kasi ina-express nila yung ganong freedom. Nakakahawa yung freedom.
Yeah.
It just feels good.
Yung freedom rin, yung creative freedom, is something that I want people to experience rin with drag. Na like, you see us, you see how exaggerated we look or how different we look from other people. No such thing as like gender norms or societal norms when it comes to this. Like, you can be whatever you want to be. So you're allowed to do that. Like, when you look at us perform, when you see how the drag community is, I think aside from like being entertaining, we want people to live out their truth rin through drag.
Kasi why not? Why not look like a devil
Diba?
with a mustache with blue eyeshadow? So how is the drag king scene right now dito sa Pilipinas or even worldwide?
I would unfortunately say very small and very niche yung drag king community here in the Philippines. There are like less than 5 or less than 10 of us na nagpa-perform online or very present on social media. Pero worldwide naman, very, very vibrant, I would say, ang drag king scene. There are a lot of very well-known drag kings outside of the Philippines, pero here, very, very niche kami.
So what would you want the drag scene to look like? The drag king scene to look like?
Honestly, I just want the drag king scene to flourish or to grow. Kasi I think yun naman talaga yung goal ng any kind of drag scene, whether sa Philippines or worldwide, is for a lot of people to try to do drag and to make the drag scene bigger. Pero for drag kings talaga, I want them to have more opportunities or to flourish. Kasi since onti lang kami, I don't just want for the numbers to grow, but for the chances to perform to grow as well.
So ano naman yung mga barriers surrounding being a drag king?
I think yung number one thing talaga is we're very niche, very, very small. And another barrier is siguro because, the popularity of Drag Race, a lot of people think drag queens lang yung nag-exist. They don't allow themselves to parang explore other styles of drag or to support other styles of drag. Nagiging mas niche kami because of that. I think if mas dumami kami or mas visible kami, then it wouldn't be such a niche community, and I think that's a good thing.
Do you want to say anything sa mga gusto rin maging drag king or like who's encountering for the first time a drag king?
If you want to start drag or if you want to be a drag king and may reservations ka, don't think of those reservations. Like for me, I started doing drag with like face paint na bili sa National Bookstore and makeup na galing Divisoria. As long as you have the passion and the will and the energy to do it, like you can do it. I think the thing that I want to highlight the most is like bookmarkings talaga. So that mas lumaki yung scene dito sa Pilipinas and mas maging diverse yung community.
So where can the audience find you? They have social media?
I have an Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, all at Inah Demons. That's INAH Demons. All lowercase, walang space.
Thank you so much for being here. First time ko makamit ng Drag
Oh my
King.
God.
Yeah, so thank you so much. Ililink na lang namin yung mga social media accounts niya down below so you can see her and watch her future drag shows. Okay, abangan nyo yan. Alright, thank you guys. If you like this video, hit that like button, mag-subscribe na din kayo, and watch our other videos. And we also have this Facebook group which you can join. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye!
Parang akala nila naka-costume lang ako or like not in drag, which I get naman, pero
May children's party natin.
parang mukha daw akong clown, which totoo naman. Pero hindi naman birthday clown, ganun. No bookings po for that.